Temperatures today, even some rain expected later this week. It's feeling more spring-like than the bitter cold we've had.
Well, and that's the thing too, is that we have done a complete flip-flop in what we've been experiencing. So it's hard to be like, okay, which coat am I grabbing today? Well, I would say grab the lighter one today. You know, the thaw does continue with mid-30s on the way for today. Rain will be moving on in early on Thursday morning. It's going to be kind of light at first and then kind of increasing as we go throughout the day. By the middle of the afternoon, some mix is going to start to kind of, you know, punch in there with some cold air on the backside of our weather system. And that also is going to allow that temperature to tank going into Friday morning, which could lead to some slick spots Friday morning's commute. Right now, though, in Sheboygan, that temperature dropped a whole whopping 1 degree. We had some cloud cover last night that allowed us to stay much more mild than I expected. The clouds have moved out. Now the temperatures are dropping. So it's a few hours delayed there, but there still is a lot of those shiny stretches you see here. It's just wet, though, because we're at 37. Areas away from the lakefront might be a little cooler, as you can see in Pewaukee, but I haven't seen many spots below freezing this morning. So I'm not too worried about any of this being icy, but always just be careful and cautious. Could see a little bit of fog developing this morning because there's a lot of moisture in the low levels of the atmosphere because of all this melting going on. Right now it's 36. It feels like 29. And look at that temperature for today. We're still seeing that drop, which I expect by 7 a.m. First half of the day is going to be sunny. Second half of the day, we're going to see those clouds pick up. That will be ahead of our weather system on the way. Not this one. It's the one way over there in the Pacific Northwest, and it brings a lot of moisture with it as well. So you can see here's 3 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. That is going to still be mainly dry. Cold front moves through, and then you can see this rain building in. We see this really peaking around midday, but as cold air punches in on the backside, this is when I would anticipate some of that mixing going on. As far as accumulation goes, I really don't expect that because the ground is pretty mild. However, what I do anticipate is there could be some slick spots as bridges and overpasses as that mix kind of takes over. There could be another little leftover bit here, I would say, on Thursday night, like overnight into Friday morning. I do not expect that to really accumulate much. If it does, it's going to be on elevated surfaces. But again, Friday morning, we could have slick spots because that temperature drops behind this system down to the teens. So that makes it definitely pretty cold. Saturday, I know there's a lot of holiday parties going on this weekend in anticipation of the Christmas holiday next week. There will be a weather system going through on Saturday morning, mainly impacting the Northwoods. It is a little too close for comfort for me, but I'm going to keep a close eye on it for you as we get closer to that. As we look at the next 2 days, look at the differences here. 42 tomorrow. Friday, 25. So you see why there could be some icing concerns on Friday morning. And the weekend, not looking too bad either. This is a pretty good trend for holiday parties. But again, I'm monitoring a few systems to the north and a much cooler day on Sunday. I keep getting questions about the white Christmas possibilities. I will tell you, a lot of next week is above average, but I was just looking at some weather models for Christmas Eve, and there could be something there. So we'll see if Rudolph has to go through maybe some snow, maybe some rain. We'll see.
A Christmas miracle we are keeping our eye on. Thanks, Lindsay.